At the end of this video, you should know and understand the meaning of the terms ratio, rate and proportion. The word ratio. Ratio is a borrowed word from Latin and is connected with division. In mathematics, a ratio is a division with a special purpose. The most common purpose of division is sharing equally. For example, sharing 3 pizzas equally with 4 people. Let's look at how we physically do this. First, arrange the 3 pizzas on top of each other. Cut horizontally through all 3 pizzas to divide them into 2 equal parts. Then cut vertically through all 3 pizzas to give a total of 4 equal parts. Finally, share each of the parts equally with the 4 people. What we have done mathematically is to divide 3, the total number of pizzas, by 4, the number of people. Removing the dots of the common division symbol and replacing them with the numbers we get, which is the fraction 3/4. Each person gets 3/4 of a pizza. A fraction is a division, and this symbolic form of 3 divided by 4 is called the fraction notation of division. We have just seen that to share the total amount, 3 pizzas, equally between 4 people, we need to divide the total into 4 equal parts, then share out the parts equally. Sometimes a total amount is to be shared unequally. For example, Aman and Zach share £60 such that for every £1 Aman gets, Zach gets £2. Let's look at how this is physically done. First, set out a pile of 60 £1 coins. Remove 3 coins, give 1 of these to Aman and 2 to Zach. Repeat this until all the coins have been shared out. How many times can 3 coins be removed from the pile? As many times as 3 goes into 60. 20 times. Therefore, Aman receives £1 times 20. Which equals £20. Zach receives £2 times 20, which equals £40. Mathematically, what we have done is to divide the total amount, £60, into 3 equal parts of £20. Then share the parts out unequally, giving 1 part to Aman, £20, and 2 parts to Zach, £40. How do these 2 amounts compare? We can say Aman receives £20 less than Zach. This comparison is made by subtraction. We can also say Aman receives 1/2 of Zach's amount. This comparison is made by division. A comparison of 2 amounts by subtraction is called a difference. A comparison of 2 amounts by division is called a ratio. The division with a special purpose that we call a ratio is the comparison by division of 2 amounts in the same unit. Because ratio is a Latin word, it is not obvious from the word itself why it is used in connection with division. We'll now establish the connection of the word ratio with division. The connection between the word ratio and division. The word ratio is not an original English word. The word ratio is borrowed from Latin. Ratio is the root of another English word, ration, a share of something, particularly in times of scarcity. That is, a ration is a division. Ratio is the root of ration, which is connected with division. Therefore, ratio is connected with division. The word rate. In mathematics, rate is also a division with a special purpose. The word rate is borrowed from French, which in turn is borrowed from the Latin ratio. Rate is used for the comparison by division of two amounts in different units. Examples of a rate are the comparison by division of distance travelled to the time taken, which is called speed. The comparison by division of the mass of an object to its volume, which is called density. The comparison by division of force normal to a surface to the surface area, which is called pressure. The comparison by division of pay received to hours worked, which is called hourly rate of pay. The word proportion. In the example, Aman and Zach share £60 so that Aman gets £1 for every £2 Zach gets. The total amount Aman received is £20. £20 as a fraction of the total is 20/60ths. Twenty is a common factor of 20 and 60. Therefore 20/60ths simplifies to 1/3. The Latin word portion means the fraction a part is of the whole. The Latin word pro means for. Since the portion 20/60ths equals the portion 1/3, either one portion can be used for the other. In mathematics, a proportion is the equality of two fractions. Since a fraction is a division, and a ratio and a rate are a division, a proportion is also the equality of two ratios and the equality of two rates. You should now know and understand the meaning of the terms ratio, the comparison by division of two measures in the same unit; rate, the comparison by division of two measures in different units; proportion, the equality of two fractions, two ratios, or two rates.